40th anniversary of the Mount St. Helens eruption is coming up on Monday. The nonprofit that helps tell its history is struggling because of coronavirus. And King 5's Michael Crow reports on the Mount St. Helens Institute and what you can do to help.
40 years after this day, Mount St. Helens has become not a place of destruction, but one of education.
We are all about connecting people with science, the outdoors, and public land through the lens of Mount St. Helens.
The Mount St. Helens Institute facilitates a lot of important work on the mountain, like supporting or housing visiting researchers, staffing visitor centers, and educating people about the history here. Also climbing permits. But these coronavirus shutdowns are causing problems. They've had to cancel much of their programming and 2 Bill Nye fundraising events in Seattle and Portland. It's a big financial hit.
Is the future of the Institute in jeopardy to some degree right now?
Well, we don't want it to be. Right now, we're faced with really short-term programming decisions and trying to figure out how we can stick around in the long term.
But they are making it work. The Saturday Nye event has moved online in partnership with King 5. They want to be able to continue telling the story of this mountain and the eruption for years to come.
We're about the place, but really we think about Mount St. Helens as a tool to achieve bigger things, which is how do people connect with science? How do they think about science in their lives? How do they use critical thinking to make decisions, right? Because ultimately that's what science does. And Mount St. Helens is such a compelling way to bring people in to that idea.
Michael Crow, King 5 News.
And you can watch that event with Bill Nye tomorrow at 6, and it will be streamed on Bill Nye's Facebook page as well as on YouTube, so check it out. And so many of you have shared your Mount St. Helens memories with us. Take a look at this picture from Jan Dilbeck Shoot. It's a car covered in ash, and she captioned the picture Moses Lake. We also want to see your recent pictures of the mountain. Madeline Cochran visited last year, snapped this picture, and she was very excited the clouds weren't covering the mountain. I agree, beautiful. So King 5 will continue our special coverage of the 40th anniversary of the eruption. You can check out a special section of king5.com. You can take a virtual tour of the mountain and find out why the phrase Vancouver, this is it, is so important. For a link to the page, just text Helens to 206-448-4545.